Welcome back to the channel. My name is John and I have something exciting that I wanted to share with you guys. This is a Z grill that's on the market and it's probably one of the best deals going right now. They have a crowdfunding program that if you buy a grill now, they will send you a new grill every 5 years for the next 50 years. If that sounds too good to be true, let me show you the grill first and then we'll talk a little bit more about the crowdfunding program later in the video. Let me show you some of these features on the Z Grill's 1000D pellet grill. To start off with, aside from being a very good looking grill, powder coated stainless steel covers, a 28-pound pellet hopper, and here we have the PID controller. Here's the storage cabinet that this particular model comes with. This Z grill has a slide out tray for easy cleaning, and your storage shelf with hooks for your cooking utensils. The Z Grill's 1000D has 1056 inches of cooking surface. You have an upper rack, middle rack, and the lower rack. The Z Grill's 1000D has enough room to do over 40 burgers, 9 racks of ribs, and we'll show you how we prepare them on the pellet grill in a little bit, or enough room for 7 chickens. The Z Grills has the porcelain cooking racks, which makes it really easy to clean. We went ahead and lined the drip pan with tin foil for a little bit easier cleanup. So here we have the drip pan, which goes down into the collection area and then out the side into the bucket. We have used this grill a few times. And here is the firebox. It's about a 3-inch firebox. Now, let's talk about something really cool. Z Grill's reward crowdfunding program. No brand puts customers first like Z Grills. It's not just about getting an amazing pellet grill today, it's about long-term benefits and real rewards. It's simple. When you buy a Z Grill's pellet grill, you're not just getting a high-quality pellet grill, you're also supporting a fast-growing brand, helping them expand and innovate. And in return, Z Grills rewards you with 10 additional upgraded pellet grills. Absolutely free. Every 5 years, you'll receive a brand new pellet grill as a reward for your support, totaling 11 grills over the next 50 years. All you have to do is pay a small shipping fee, which is $100, or you can pick them up for free. What makes this program different is that it's completely customer focused. It's designed to build loyalty and trust over the long haul. And if you're worried if Z Grills follows through on its promises, they do. Back in 2018, they launched a 5-year cashback program and delivered on every single one. This new crowdfunding model builds on that success. Some of the benefits of a pellet grill, if you've never cooked on one, they're extremely easy to use versus some of the other grills out on the market. The flavor that you get from a pellet grill is excellent. We've used this particular Z Grills several times already. We've cooked fish on it a couple of times. It does an excellent job. Today we're going to be cooking some ribs. And then once I get the ribs going, we are going to throw a chicken on there also. We're going to do a little bit of cooking for this week's meals, so we usually like to cook a chicken on Saturday or Sunday, and then we'll use it for meals throughout the week to make it a little bit easier on us. So let's get those ribs and chicken prepared, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this pellet grill. The nice thing about these Z Grills pellet grills is they come up to temperature extremely quick. Not sure if you can hear that or not, but the pellets are dropping in there. So with the Z Grills, you start with the lid open. Once you start to see some white smoke, then we'll close the lid. And in 15 minutes, we'll be cooking. All right, let me show you how I prepare ribs. I picked these up from our local butcher in town, Alpine Steakhouse. These are a little bit better than what you can get from the big box stores. Now we're just going to check, see if there's any little miscellaneous bones or anything we want to trim off. Get your butter knife under here. Easy as that. Square up this side. Not going to do a bind or anything. We're just going to use some all-purpose seasoning. All right, let's get these on the grill. All right, we got the ribs on there with some all-purpose seasoning, so we're gonna let this go for about an hour at the smoke setting, and then we're gonna get the chicken ready. And once we get the chicken prepared, we're gonna bump the temperature up a little bit on the grill, and we're gonna put the chicken on there also. So we'll see you back in a little bit. All right, let's make a little rosemary salt. Garlic, rosemary, sage, sea salt, lemon zest. That's going to go on our chicken. And we're going to cut the backbone out, so down both sides. Sure you have a good pair of kitchen shears. You can either save that for some stock, or and I like to go right here. Boom, got that. I'll lay flat. Let it dry with some paper towel. Rosemary salt on here. Ideally, if you could put this in the fridge overnight, it would be a lot better, but we don't have time for that today, so on we go. And we'll let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll get it on the Z grills. Time to wrap. little butter down. A bit of local honey. Ooh, they smell good. Back on the grill. Now, let's go get our chicken. Good.
Time to add a little barbecue sauce. I am using a Japanese barbecue sauce, but you could use whichever sauce that you like.
All right, I know that chicken's going to be good. Let's try the ribs and see. Let's go for these thinner ones, maybe. Oh yeah, that color. So I like my ribs where they pull off the bone, but still have a little bit of chew. It's got a nice smoke ring from the pellet grill. That cherry smoke on there. Pretty good. Wow. Excellent. Ooh, it's like syrupy. Can't beat that, really. See how we did on the chicken. Ooh. Chicken wing. That rosemary salt on there is amazing. The skin got a little bit crispy. You can see on there, real crispy. Super tender. Yeah, that rosemary salt's amazing. So that's the first time we've cooked ribs on the pellet grill, and they came out amazing. The chicken's very good also. Spatchcock like that, you could probably put maybe 4 chickens on there. I think it holds up to 7 if you do them regular, but we like the way they cook when they're spatchcocked. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to put some links down below if you'd like to get yourself a Z Grills. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Click that like button. I really do appreciate it.